Okay, who here hasn't been to space? Why? You better not throw up on my ship.
Approaching jump in 3, 2, 1.
Let's do Hugh Jackman first. Okay, so, boom. Okay, we know that there's a lot of things going on with Deadpool 3. We've talked about Deadpool 3 before. We know some of the things that are going on with Deadpool 3, but this is a little update that Hugh Jackman gave. But before we get to the update that he gave, let me kind of break down what we already know about Deadpool 3. So we know that it is going to be a multiversal film. We know that Wolverine and Deadpool are obviously going to be on a journey, jumping from universe to universe, causing mayhem or whatever it is they're going to be doing. That part we really don't know. We know that the TVA is going to be involved because whatever events happen in Deadpool is going to trigger or alert the TVA to where they're going to be after Deadpool and Wolverine. We know that there are going to be multiple Deadpools and multiple Wolverines. We also know that Wolverine is going to be, as Hugh Jackman said, the angriest Wolverine we've ever seen. He said that he's also going to be in his comic accurate Wolverine suit. We don't know if it's the brown and yellow or the blue and yellow. I prefer it to be the blue and yellow, but we'll see. Then we also know that Danger is supposed to be the main villain in the film. Danger being the Danger Room from Xavier Mansion, the AI sentient being that she became, and she's going to be the one that's hunting down Deadpool, and Wolverine. We know that now. This is rumored. All this is rumored, but this one. We know that the Fantastic Four are supposed to be in the OG Fantastic Four are supposed to be in this, but the leak said that Deadpool kills them, and I don't know because they're supposed to be in Secret Wars, so I don't know. I don't know. We also know that Cable, Domino, and some of the others are going to also be in the film, and that it's obviously rated R. Ryan Reynolds gets to touch any and everything that he wants, so he's going to, I'm sure, have a field day with this, and it is on one of my most anticipated for 2024 films. So that's some of the things that we know there. But this is what Hugh Jackman had to say.
Excuse me.
Hugh Jackman had to, well, let me read this part. It said, Jackman touched on the unique interplay between Wolverine and Deadpool 3's titular protagonist during an appearance on Who's Talking to Chris Wallace. When I keep thinking of me and co-star Ryan Reynolds of Deadpool and Wolverine, our classic comic book rivals, there's also a dynamic that I've never really got to do before as Wolverine. I just thought this is gonna be fun, something I've never done before. I can't wait. Jackman's comments seemingly reference his and Reynolds' comparatively small amount of shared screen time in X-Men related projects, the terrible film that the terrible first time we saw Deadpool. Wolverine and Deadpool both appear in X-Men Origins Wolverine. However, the pair only have a few scenes together. Similarly, Wolverine's brief cameo in Deadpool 2 involved little interaction between the fan favorite characters, and Jackman didn't even participate in filming in that blah 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 blah. Then he said here, the Wolverine/Deadpool dynamic is a reoccurring theme in many of Jackman's recent interviews. The Aussie actor is eager to play up the duo's rocky relationship, describing them as opposites who despise each other. Jackman added that Logan and Wade Wilson will have a lot in common with another iconic partnership, 48 Hours Jack Katz, Nick Nolte, and Reggie Hammond. Eddie Murphy, just in the banter relationship, polar opposite. He's my vinegar to his sugar. He's the fast talking, quick word, loud mouth, and my character just wants to punch him in the head. So that's good. We already know it's gonna be really fun.
It's gonna be a really funny movie.
It's gonna be really fun to see Reynolds finally get to interact with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine on screen, and just Wolverine getting pissed because Deadpool won't shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, it's Deadpool.
So yeah, I can't wait to see it, but it does look like those are some of the things that we do know, and that's just really the only thing that Hugh Jackman had to say about it. But I think it just adds, the reason that people are talking about this is because it just adds like I said, that fun anticipation element to what's going to be going down in the film between those two, like the dialogue that those two are going to have. Like, how many times are we going to see Wolverine cut off one of Deadpool's limbs because he just won't shut the fuck up? So, you know, it's going to be in like I said, the multiple Deadpools and the multiple Wolverines, and I'm really interested in the whole. Obviously, there's the fun element of Deadpool, but then there's the, okay, this is tying into the overall multiversal thing, because we're going to see this is the first time outside of Loki we will see the TVA interact, with the wider MCU. So,
and it's his MCU debut and everything. So I mean,
that is true. It is.
Him popping up in the MCU right now isn't randomly with this storyline and everything. So this storyline is gonna have like major influence on what we get in the future and everything.
I've even heard we might see an incursion in this.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I did read like they were gonna cause one for sure.
Yeah,
but
they were.
I feel like if this film doesn't, if they don't have one, I would be disappointed.
I mean, we're gonna see one in the Marvels at the end of this year. So I mean, if Deadpool comes out in 2024,
I don't
doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt it
I wouldn't
either.
doubt it.
Right, because like you said, we are seeing the one in the Marvels. That's going to be the first time that we'll see incursions on screen. So I wouldn't doubt it either. That we could see some type of incursion event, because honestly, we could see some type of incursion event take place. But that's really all Hugh Jackman had to say on it. But like I said, Deadpool 3 sounds like it's going to be a good time. But as always, question is for you guys. Let us know down below in the comments what you guys are thinking about Deadpool 3 and some of the new things that Hugh Jackman has said, adding to that fun element of what's going to be going on between the two of them, the banter, the jokes, the insane violence and everything else that's going to be going on. Let us also know what you guys are thinking about some of the other things that we kind of already know about Deadpool 3, or maybe you didn't know. So if you didn't know some of those things, let me know what you would think about, think about Danger. What do you think about her being the main villain? What do you think about the TVA's involvement? What do you think about the Fantastic Four, the OG Fantastic Four's involvement, and some of the other things that were mentioned there? So let us know down below in the comments.